Mason Foster released yesterday, basically on the eve of training camp, on the eve of conditioning is happening today.
Mm-hmm.
Training camp kicks off for real tomorrow in Richmond.
Right. We
This
just
is
had
your
Craig
leading
Hoffman
tackler
on.
from last season by a wide margin. He had 131 tackles. Zach Brown was second on the team with 96.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess the Redskins feel like they can do it younger and cheaper, move on from Mason Foster. Now, the timing wasn't great, according to the camp of Mason Foster and his agent.
Well, I think it's just common sense. The timing's not great. Why not do this 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, a month ago?
Right, you're right on the verge of training camp.
I don't know. Maybe things got a lot more serious with Trent and Sheriff. Maybe they didn't think it was a big deal, 6 weeks ago. The timing is a head scratcher, but I can see why they did it. I mean, they need money to pay those guys.
If they're looking to,
and they've got other guys who can play the position.
If they're looking to lop salary, if I'm Vernon Davis, I have my head on a swivel at this point because he's basically a backup tight end or the underutilized tight end making $6 million.
I mean, he's not Brian Urlacher. I mean, yeah, he was here for 9 years and he played a ton of snaps, but that's just because they couldn't find anybody better.
No, he wasn't here that long.
He was here since 15.
He was only here like 4 years.
I'm sorry, 9-year vet.
Yeah.
But they couldn't find anybody better, and now they find someone like John Bostic, a little bit younger, a little cheaper, or Deion Hamilton, whoever.
I don't think anybody has a problem with them.
It's business of the NFL.
Releasing him based on sort of age and production, right? Does anybody have a problem with them and saying, you know what, we're really going to miss Mason Foster, God bless him? Mm-hmm. I don't think so.
No.
I think if anybody has a problem, it's just like a little disrespectful to release him a day before training camp starts. It doesn't give him as good a shot, I think, at finding
Weren't Redskins fans a little pissed at him? Was it last year when he was talking smack about the team? And
I think some were upset
and about
by
the fans.
Sure.
He
said, like, F this fan base.
Yeah, a lot of people wanted him cut then.
Didn't he also claim, like, his cousin had
taken over his account?
Control of his account.
Oh, yeah.
But I think he had multiple incidents.
Okay, so he had more than one.
I think he did.
I don't know. Are Redskins fans upset by this? 800-636-1067.
I'm going to say no. You're not going to have one person calling, A, because they're apathetic and they're lazy. And they don't call.
Right.
But B, they're not really
There's not going to be a big outcry for Mason Foster.
Yeah.
I mean,
you didn't have the biggest fan club out there.
Correct.
Yeah.
And when his agent, I understand why his agent's pissed. I mean, just Klein, he's got to stick up for him.
I mean, let's be honest.
It's part of the business.
With the smattering of fans that have been in the stands at FedEx over the past few seasons, just the seasons that Foster's been here, how many people have a Mason Foster jersey?
Not many, if any.
I mean, it can't be a lot.
And look, I would think that there's a roster spot for him somewhere around the league. I could be wrong.
But it's harder to catch on this late.
Well, especially when you're his age.
Can cut 3 weeks from now. Way better than that.
Mm-hmm.
But still.
And he's probably facing like a veteran's minimum, maybe a little bit more than that, with some incentives tied in. He's not going to get $4 million. I can tell you that. He's not going to get $4 million like he was scheduled to make from the Redskins.
Hope he was
from
good
another team.
Saving his money.
Now, we know, according to Craig and from other reports, that they liked what they saw with Bostic. So he probably could see the writing on the wall, although he was probably thinking with Reuben Foster going down, that might have helped his case a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Well, they also drafted the kid from North Carolina.
Cole Holcomb.
So that's a good sign for him.
They got younger pieces of the
So linebackers look like Sean Deion Hamilton, Harvey Clemens, Bostic, and Holcomb, the kid. Was he from North Carolina?
He's a Carolina guy,
Yes.
Yeah. Undersized, but say it was one of those guys like always around the football, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And
then the Trent Williams thing looks like, that could be a big issue here in the next few weeks. I mean, it's a big issue now, but if he starts missing camp, that's obviously a lot more serious.
I think he's going to miss camp.
Yeah.
But how big an issue is it really, as long as he's back by week one?
Right. I mean, it depends on how far it spills into the season.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, if he's back by week one, he doesn't play a ton in the preseason anyway.
I know, but you at least he needs practice reps.
Yeah, you want some practice reps. You want to see
I'm
him
not
in the
saying
building.
He needs to play in the games, but he needs to be there.
Right. All right, let's bounce some of these calls. If anybody's interested, I can't imagine that there's sort of an outcry of people upset that they let Mason go.
I wouldn't think so.
But I could see people feeling it's a little disrespectful to him. It should have happened a little earlier. But this is the NFL. They don't really care about your feelings. Let's go to William. William, what's up, buddy?
Hey, man, I saw the handwriting on the wall when they picked up John Bostic.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And even when he went down, he's still on the squad.
Right.
And then you got to remember you drafted Holcomb.
Right. So
And
you should
Mason
have seen the
Foster
writing
slow.
on the wall in a lot of ways.
Come on, man. And you know Mason Foster's slow, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're right.
And these people are faster than him.
Right.
You're right, and younger.
And you ain't paying for slow. You paying for speed.
Right. Do you have a problem,
It's a
though, with the
business.
timing of it, William?
Well, the timing was a little suspect, but I think the timing took place because of what's going on with Trent.
Right.
Because you got to get some money to get Trent in. Come on, y'all. Let's look at the facts of the matter.
Right.
You got to get some money to get Trent paid some kind of way because you can't afford to lose him. You could afford to lose Mason. You could afford to lose Vernon Davis, to be honest with you, like you said.
Right.
But it's some people that you can afford to lose, but you better come up with some money quick because you can't afford to lose Trent. Not right now.
Right.
Because you don't have nobody that can step in and be, productive right now like that.
How do you see the Trent thing playing out, if you had to guess?
I believe you better come up with some money, and you better come up with some money in a way. And believe it or not, you're going to have to make some kind of adjustments with that medical staff, man. Some kind of way, somebody going to have to do something with that medical staff because I think it was more the medical staff than the money.
Right.
See, the money is to appease him. That's what I'm thinking.
Right.
But
Yeah,
he's still kind of feeling some kind of way about that medical staff because I know I would be with my head, getting the growth on my head. Man, come on now.
I know. That'd be
I
serious.
mean, it's pretty important. Your head's pretty important.
Right.
Last time I
Serious
checked.
stuff, y'all. Come on, y'all.
Yeah, it is.
There ain't that much money in the world, man. You got something. No, come on, y'all.
Right. Thank you, William. Appreciate it,
But
buddy.
all is well. Bruce
Thank you,
Allen.
man.
Bruce Allen is expecting all the Redskins to report to training camp,
Right.
including Trent Williams. Here was Bruce Allen being interviewed about that yesterday.
Well, Trent, players are reporting tonight and in the morning, and we expect them.
You expect Trent to report tonight?
Yeah, expect everybody.
You know there was a report yesterday that he's not coming.
Okay.
That's all I can say.
But what,
That's your
what
fearless
a
leader.
disingenuous
Why can't
piece
he-
of garbage.
Why can't Bruce just be
Why
a
would he be
normal?
honest?
Why can't he just be a normal
He's
human and
not.
say, yeah, we got some things.
He's a
we gotta-"
freaking weirdo.
He can still be positive.
Yeah.
But just say, yeah, he's probably not
Say
going to be
we
here for the
hope-
first few
we
days.
Yeah,
hope
we
to
know
see
he's
Trent.
But we
upset.
hope to
Yeah.
work something out in the next
Yes.
couple days.
Yeah.
It's been well documented. He's upset. We're trying to work through the issues. And I'd love for him. He should be there. He's contractually sort of obligated to be there, but we don't expect him at this point, unfortunately.
I'm not
Why
drunk.
can't you just be
I've been
honest?
drinking, though.
I
He's
mean,
not-
it's
he's
just
pro-
like fake news.
he's probably
Everything
not
out of his
being-
mouth is fake news.
Probably not being honest because I'm guessing he thinks if he says anything like that, that it's perceived as weakness.
How's
on
that
the
perceived as
Redskins'
weakness?
part.
It's just honesty.
Why don't you just say, yeah, he's upset. We're upset that he's upset. And, they've given us every indication he's not going to be here tomorrow. So, frankly, I don't expect him. He should be here. He's
Right.
contractually obligated to be here.
Yep.
But, he doesn't. I don't expect him, unfortunately. That's an honest answer.
I know. He's. I guess he wasn't raised to be honest.
Look, I understand that players. It must be nice to be due $11 million or 12, whatever he's due to get paid this year, and you consider it an underpayment.
Well, if you see other people that you
see
think
other
you're
guys
better
making
than.
but again, that's on. He should have done the Kirk Cousins bit, and instead of signing a 5-year deal or a 4-year deal, you sign a 1 or 2 year deal.
Right.
You bet on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That I think you're going to see more of that going forward, where guys are not accepting 5 and 6 year deals because at the end of those deals, it's always more advantageous to the team and other guys hop in front of you salary wise. Just the way it works. Don't sign a 5-year deal if you're going to be upset in years 4 and 5.